Doghouse Entertainment presents your Friday 5 o'clock drop. Your weekly research for music, news, and reviews in the Mid-South region, as well as interviews, show clips, and schedules of your favorite local and regional artists. Here is your 5 o'clock drop.
Hey there, music fans. Rock the FPM. And welcome to week 63 of Doghouse Entertainment's Friday 5 o'clock drop. And I'm really excited this week. This weekend's going to be my 50th birthday. And I've got a hell of a show planned up at the Hangar Bar in Greenville, Texas. If anybody's still wanting to make it up there, I don't know if the motel's sold out, but if you check the event page, the number's on there. You can check it out. I know it's a long drive for some people, and but I sure hope to see y'all up there. And we got a great show for you this week, as always. This week we're going to be featuring a show that our new partner, Rowdy Johnston, put on at Fast Freddy's in Longview, Texas. It's called the Resist Fest. And if y'all were watching last week's show, on the Top 5 Bones, that show was featured. And judging from the video, it looks like it was a hell of a show. And not only that, Brandon Pueblo is back this week for another Lick of the Week. And I think he's going to be changing some things up. So y'all stay tuned and see what he's going to be bringing us. Anyways, before we get started with the show, I'd like to give a big shout out, hell yeah, to our sponsors, Dirt Road Barbecue and Musicians Gear Exchange. We want to thank them for all that they do and all the help they've been giving us, bringing this show to y'all. And if you're up in Texarkana, you definitely need to stop by the Dirt Road Barbecue and get yourself some lunch or maybe some supper. And remember, it's BYOB. You can bring your own beer, and they've got buckets of ice for you to put it in. And Musicians Gear Exchange has just recently moved to a new location, 2421 Texas Street, up there in Texarkana. And I haven't had a chance to get by and see the new place. But if you're up there, I hope you all do. He's JJ Calicott, the owner, is doing a lot of great things. And it's a great place for local musicians. And heck, it might be even worth the ride for some out-of-towners. You go up there, they buy, sell, and trade, do consignment, all kinds of stuff. And just a really great guy, JJ. It was great talking to you. And want to thank you all again so much for all that you do. Anyways, without further ado, like James always says, let's go ahead and buckle up, sit back, and enjoy the ride.
We are the reason that pulling out is necessary. We are Rim Job at your service. We're fucking honored to be here in Texas. Let's hear for all these fucking bands that play tonight. Resist Fest. You rowdy motherfuckers. And to Fast Freddy's for lowering their standards once again for another year. Let's come back. Yeah. And play the horrible shit. Yeah, exactly. It's horrible. It's like a Planned Parenthood clinic. We are musically.
Shut the fuck up, Dahmer. Just tell him to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Dahmer! This first song is up to the sense that it should have been the newest fucking Summer Olympic Games. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not the midget tossing. It's the butchered hooker relay race.
I fucking love you. Oh yeah, I fucking love you. Yeah, I fucking love you. Fucking love you. Yeah, I wanna fuck you. Oh yeah, I wanna fuck you. Yeah, I wanna fuck you. You got the sunshine in your eyes and in your hair. You got the smile that makes a point of time to stare. We make a fight right now when you go anywhere. Yeah, well, baby, go somewhere with me.
And there you go, music fans. A little taste of the Resist Fest up there at Fast Freddy's in Longview, Texas. Hell yeah, Rowdy. Great job. Thanks for so much for the video, because I'm really sorry I couldn't make that show. And now, let's go ahead and get to Brandon Pueblo's and Doghouse Entertainment's Lick of the Week.
5 o'clock drop viewers, welcome back to my Lick of the Week segment. I've been getting a lot of feedback and a lot of questions. I know last week that I'd mentioned that we were going to get back into pentatonic scales. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scratch that, throw that in the garbage, and I'm going to get into what, a lot of people have been requesting about, how I play arpeggios and how arpeggios are played and sweep picking and those kinds of things. A little bit more technical, a little bit more harder. This is going to take a few segments, so bear with us. I'll get you caught up and get you taught how to do it. And if you miss anything, it's back on the YouTube channel, so you can go back and check over the lessons again. All right, now, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to explain what an arpeggio is. An arpeggio is a group of notes, mainly the same notes that make up a chord. You have minor chords, major chords, diminished chords, all that good stuff. Well, I'm going to show you how to play an arpeggio. An arpeggio is the same notes that are making up the chord that is strummed. So this is a strummed E minor chord. Here's how it sounds arpeggiated. Now you know the difference between a chord and arpeggio. I'm going to explain to you a couple of other ways you can do this. Now, a lot of people want to know how to sweep pick. Well, there's other ways to play in arpeggios other than the sweep picking. You can string skip, you can tap, you can do other things too. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show y'all just a little bit of a taste on what I can do to help y'all expand your knowledge of arpeggios and sweep picking. Sweep picking is basically, it's the trickiest thing about it is trying to get it to sound clean. A lot of people know this shape, say like this is an E minor arpeggio shape here, and a lot of people know this shape. Sorry about that. It's a C form shape E minor arpeggio. Now, what I'm going to do is show you how to sweep it. What you're going to do is you're going to want to take these notes, start from the top, and you're going to go up, down, 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 like this in one single stroke. Now, the tricky thing about it is trying to keep it clean and muted and stuff. So what you do is you use the palm of your hand here to mute the notes that you're going down on when you're going down. When you're coming back up, I use my hand here to mute the notes coming back up. So it's a little something like this. There's other ways of doing it too, like I said, other than that one shape. There's so many shapes to go through that, I can't go through them all right now sitting in this one segment. But what I will do is I will play a little bit behind a jam track so you can see kind of how, these shapes incorporate over it. Now this is all going to be done over E minor kind of sound, so bear with me too because I don't know this jam track and it's just an improv kind of thing. I'm just going spur of the moment. So here we go. This is basically just an E minor track. I'm just going to try and go over some of these shapes with you. Here's some sweep picking. Kind of basic kind of thing, dude. It's like here's some string skipping. Add a little bit of tapping to that string skipping. Back in the sweeping. There's a long arpeggio shape. Mess that up. together and all that good stuff. Next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all a little bit more technical into that. Stay tuned for next week for our Lick of the Week.
And there you go, music fans. Brandon Pueblo with Doghouse Entertainment's Lick of the Week. We hope y'all have been enjoying this, and hang with us as we get settled in as to how we're going to do this. Hang with Brandon, because I know he really wants to teach y'all how to shred just like he does. And the lessons are coming. I'm sorry we don't have more time. And like I said on the last show, we are working on setting him up a channel and getting a chance to film him giving a little bit more in-depth lessons. Oh yeah, and I'd like to give a big hell yeah and shout out to Brandon, who just became the new lead guitar player for Our Precious Demise. And I think it's a real win-win situation for both Brandon and Our Precious Demise. I hope it works out that way. He seems really, really happy, and I'm pretty sure, I haven't had a chance to talk to Kat and Chris yet, and the rest of the guys in the band, but from what I understand, everybody seems to be real happy and excited, so y'all stay tuned for some new things from Our Precious Demise. Anyways, once again, that brings us to the top 5 Bones at 5. And this week, starting it out at number 1 on Saturday in Greenville, Texas. And I'm sorry if this is a little prejudiced, but I really do think this is the number 1 show this week. We have Rockin' Stray's B-Day Bash with Crown by Fire, Hellgoat, Silo, Red Devil Lies, and our great buds, the Beer Monkeys. And this is going to be a phenomenal show up there. The venue has a motel right attached to it, so there's no driving home after the show. You just walk to your motel. Once again, I'd like to say I hope to see all my friends up there, but if not, I understand, because there's a lot of great shows going on all over the region. And bringing that up, that comes to number 2. And this is a 2-day event at the Trial Bar in Monroe. And that's Monroe, Louisiana. On Friday, we have Chaos Hammer, Sell the Kids, Whiskey Bayou, Prester John, Flea Circus, and Whoa Nelly. And then on Saturday, we have special guest headlining Nottaway, Last Ones Left, Thurston Howe, our good friends Trepid, Stillbent, and 8 Feet Thick. And this is opening weekend for this bar, and our good friend Donnie Griffith is heavily involved in it. And if you're in that area, we sure hope you get out and check out one of those days. Or, excuse me, nights. And then at number 3 on Friday at Trees, we have Rivet Head, Silver Loves Mercury, Set Aside, heads up Adam, congratulations on your divorce, and the Crimson Veil. And then at number 4 on Saturday at the Rail Club, we have Verdict of Vengeance, Zeotheist, the Binding, or the Brinding, Volume Dealer, Teosmosis, hell yeah, and Outspire. Oh, the Grinding Wheels, excuse me, my correction, my bad. Sorry about that, Grinding Wheel. And then at number 5, rounding it out, on Monday, Machete Eddie's Metal Monday. And these guys that he's got coming are in a lot of places on the weekend, but Machete Eddie's bringing them here to Shreveport on a Metal Monday. We have the Vile Impurity, Byleth, Corset, and Ballet, however you want to say it. I'm not sure. I'm a Yankee down here, and I'm still working out exactly how you're supposed to pronounce it. So y'all forgive me. But anyways, that's our top 5 bones at 5. And once again, I'm Rock the FPM saying hang loose, horns high, and peace out. And as always, y'all have a safe and happy week.
Lonely night when nothing went right until I met you. You brought life into a shine of your life, made my life seem new. Now I can't imagine it be so tragic being here without you. But I have no fears now that you are here.